My roommates are speaking very loudly.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. We are streaming into the room. It is Tuesday, November 11th. Hello to everyone out there on Facebook Live who's tuning in, and hello to everyone in the Zoom room. So let's see who we've got here. Of course, we have Joe Rossi. Everyone say hi to Joe. Thank you, Joe, for bringing us together today. And we have our wonderful guest, Anaís Azul, who I will be introducing shortly. Hello to you out on the Pacific Coast. So early, too early, in my opinion. Hey, Becky Kane in BC, Delhi, tuning in. Rosemary, hi, how you doing? Al will be joining us shortly. I suppose he's going to grab his guitar. Arlene in Berkeley, California. I can't see you, but maybe other people can. Hey, Bob and Mabel and a cinnamon bear in Massachusetts. Hello, Pat in Tacoma Park. Annette Perrone, Sandy in Yukon. Susan, Trish in Victoria, BC. Harriet in Illinois. Deborah in Kentucky. Sheila in Florida. Rosalie Denenfield. Ooh, you look so cozy. Susan G, how you doing? Hello, Carolyn in Boise. Cricket, Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Hello, Johnny. I'd like to get into that bookshelf of yours back there. Susan in Seattle, Kate, Sarah in Texas, Anna in Maine. That's wild. Storm and Evan and Kevin, Kevin in New Hampshire. Sorry, Kevin. How you doing? Sherry in New Hampshire already coming in with the music. Barb in Virginia, Bonnie in Boise, Martha, hello. Hello, Aloysius in Massachusetts, Steve and Michelle Schuster, Cliff and Lynn in Vermont, although I only see one of you. Nancy's, Cow, Ruth in England, good evening. Jim in New York City, Jane in Texas, Luda in Victoria, BC, Caroline in DC, Christiana and Bob back home. Kirsten, how you doing? Jean in Pittsburgh, Penny Ross coming in live. Hello, Dan in Virginia. Oh, and I'm back to Trish in BC and everyone who's off camera. Well, oh, hello, Harriet. Oh, no, there she goes. And people are still coming into the room. And everyone off camera, hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome back. So we have a wonderful guest today who has been in the room with us before, right, Anaís? Yep, with that wonderful smile. And Anaís is originally from Peru, right? But now they live in California. Is that correct? Is that true? Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, great. Well, we're going to listen to your wonderful music, and I'll pop the lyrics into the chat. And so we'll try learning the song with you first, if that's okay. Welcome.
Yeah. Hi. Hello, everyone. I love always seeing all the lovely human faces and also all the lovely stuffed toy animal faces. Here's my little llama corn that you maybe met last time. Their name is Diana. So yeah, feeling really happy to be here again. And today for this beautiful prompt of Freedom Week, I want to talk about freedom of yourself. Sometimes we can trap ourselves in patterns in our minds, in our habits. And so, this song that I'm going to be teaching today and singing today for you all is it's called Something Radical, and it is about changing your patterns, right? So maybe it's that you leave laundry on the floor and it takes you, like, every time that you do laundry, you just leave it on the floor and then you trip on it and it's just a mess, right? So maybe the pattern you want to change is doing that because it ultimately will benefit you in the long run. Or maybe it's internalized racism, and that's a pattern that you've had, that you've inherited, and you need to, like, change something. And to do those changes, we have to make radical decisions in our lives, that, like, and commitments and follow through. And so I think for all of that to happen, we need love and compassion for ourselves and the people around us. I mean, it's okay to want to make a drastic change, and it's really important that we are gentle with ourselves as we make those changes. So this song is an invitation for all of that. Um, And yep, so the lyrics is now here in the chat. I don't know, maybe it will be on Facebook as well. I can try to put it in there. But yeah, the song, the chorus part and the part where I really invite you all to sing along with me, which always is all the time, and that's where the lyrics is. But the part I'll teach is the radical as in love, radical as in compassion. That part we will stack there, and I will sing many layers, and it will be as if we are all singing together. And you can sing harmonies from wherever you are, whether you're in Maine, in Massachusetts, in Berkeley, wherever you are. So the chorus goes, radical as in love, radical as in compassion, radical as in love, radical as in compassion. Why don't you try it with me? Radical as in love, radical as in compassion, radical as in love, radical as in compassion. Beautiful, beautiful. So, today I will be doing this in a special way. There's a video of me doing this actually that you will be able to see it more clearly. It's on YouTube, and I use this pedal here. So basically, I'm going to layer my voice on top of itself using this nice technology, and that way you'll be able to hear me as if I were a miniature choir. So here we go. Here's something radical. Are we ready? Are we ready to try it out, to hear it? Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah? Okay, great. Gotta do a little tech thing really quick. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ma 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 me ma 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 me ma 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 me ma 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 me. You change your patterns. You are trying your best to change your patterns, but to do that, you gotta do something radical, something radical. Are the change. Compassion. You are the change you want to see. Compassion. But to be that, you gotta do something radical. Come in. Radical as in love, radical as in compassion, radical as in love, radical as in compassion, radical as in love, radical as in compassion, radical as in love, radical as in compassion. compassion. Radical as in love. Radical as in 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 compassion. Something radical as in love. Radical as in compassion. Something radical as in love. Radical as in compassion. Something radical as in love. Radical as in compassion. Radical as in love. Radical as in compassion. Whoa, whoa. Radical as in love. Radical as in love. Radical as in compassion. Radical as in love. Change your pattern. Radical as in compassion. Radical as in love. Change our patterns. Radical as in compassion. Change your patterns. Thank you. Thank you.
That was really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that song with us. I was thinking about the word change a lot this morning, so I'm so excited that this is the song you're thinking about or singing about today. Really beautiful. Thank you, Anaís. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Change is on my mind as well. So that's we're really on the same page. And for freedom, we need change, right?
yeah.
That's essential.
Yeah, it is. It is Freedom Week here at the Daily Antidote, and kind of in a lot of places all over the world. And I think maybe things are always in a state of change, hopefully. Um, but so yeah, I mean, you've experienced change in your life. You've moved places, and you've moved. How how I guess is freedom are what are people fighting for in Peru right now? Like what's happening over there? If you're connected.
Yes, I am. I do watch the news for Peru every morning. And wow, there is like a fight, and I think this is not just in Peru, but there is a fight for truth and like trying to understand who is true and people thinking that they are more true than other people. It's like people are living in alternate realities of extremism that I really believe is propelled by social media polarization. And there's a great documentary about that, by the way, on Netflix called the Social Dilemma. So if you haven't seen that and you're interested in seeing like how social media can impact politics a lot, it's kind of like out of this world how much that happens. But in Peru right now, there's been a very unstable government. We've had a new president for now 100 days, and through that time the cabinet members, I think there's been 11 changes in cabinet members because they were either criminals or like had done money laundering or just like all sorts of really shady things, and a lot of them have like domestic abuse allegations as well. So it's just that there's a lot of people that are not well. In Peru, it just feels like a collective like unwellness, and economically it's been going through a crisis since the pandemic, and because of all the political instability, it's like everything is really expensive. People can't afford things anymore, and it's just, yeah, so Peru is really going through a very difficult time of change, and I don't I don't really know what I can do at this point. And I think politics really rule a lot of the time, and so it's really about staying well, yourselves, and checking in with the people that you care about, and just providing like love and an empathetic ear whenever possible, whenever there's a crisis. But yeah, it's a very very intense time. in Peru, and it feels like Peru has been going through an intense time for many, many years. So it's kind of hard, but change, and it's been inspiring. Now it's a 1 year anniversary of these really intense protests that were done by civilians collectively protesting for a vacancy of someone who took office. He had a coup and he took office last year, and everyone, like young people, went to the streets and organized and said, like, no, absolutely, we do not accept this. This is not democracy. And so I do believe that, with a year ago that happening and the anniversary coming up, that a lot more changes is imminent. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Thank goodness for people who are willing to stand up for freedom. It takes a lot of bravery and strength and community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, this is, I guess, a slight trigger warning for violence and police violence, but the last year there were lots of young people and many friends of mine who were on the front lines, like turning off tear gas bombs. That's what they were doing, going with the gas masks and doing that. And there's just been like a lot of police brutality and militaristic violence in Peru in the protests. When people protest, there's been a lot of backlash in the past year. And so I really, really admire everyone who does show up to those things, because it is a traumatic experience to do that. And it is a really valiant effort, and showing that there's faith in having a better place to live in.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Well, people are writing in the chat how much they love your song, and the lyrics and the words, very meaningful. Do you think we could sing it with you again? And
Sure.
Would that be okay? Okay. And then afterwards we can talk about what you have coming up. And maybe some people can come and check you out.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, let's do it again. Now singing it, this time I dedicate this song to Peru. You change your patterns. You are trying your best to change your patterns. But to do that, you gotta do something radical. Something radical. Whoa, 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 love, compassion. You are the change. Compassion. You are the change you want to see. Compassion. But to be that, you gotta do something radical. Something radical. as in love, radical as in compassion, radical 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 as in love, radical as in compassion, something radical as in love, radical as in compassion, something radical as in love, radical as in compassion, something radical as in love, radical as in compassion, 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 radical as in love, change your pattern, radical as in compassion, radical as in love, change our pattern, radical as in compassion, change your pattern.
Anaís, you get like so your music is so it gets into the whole body. It's so great.
Aw, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I feel it in my whole body. So
Yeah.
I give it to you with my whole body.
It's fabulous. Wow. It's so thank you. Thank you. So how can we see you? How can we like catch a performance?
Yeah, so this is actually a really wonderful, perfect timing because on November 20th, I have a live stream of what is my mid residency recital here at CalArts as I'm finishing my master's degree. And so I will be performing this same exact song and other songs using my loop pedal. And I'll be performing alongside my friend Maya Paredes, who does cello looping. And I think it'll just be like a looping bath. And the way the title I'm calling it is Lie Down. And so for the people that will show up in person, I'm going to put some carpets down and just have people lie down. And if you're in the comfort of your own home, I want it to be a relaxing and meditative experience. And of course, you can sing along and experience the music however you want to. So November 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time or 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's a YouTube link that I think I put in the chat and hopefully
Yeah, I put it in again.
great. So Katie put it in, and that would be really it would be really great for folks to show up. It's free. It's going to be live stream on YouTube, so you can also share with your friends who are anywhere in the world. It will be about 45 minutes, and it will mostly be original songs. I am doing one cover of a jazz standard called Nature Boy, my own version of that one. So if you like the song Nature Boy too, that will be a very different rendition will be on there that night. So please, I also put it up on my website. So if you go to anaisazul.com, if you forget or something, but on YouTube, the great thing is you can set a reminder and it can remind you that you have a live stream coming up. So that's a really great benefit of that. Yes.
Can we catch you on SoundCloud too? Or
yeah, I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on Spotify. If you stream music on Spotify, none of the songs, or I guess the song I did last time, is on Spotify on a playlist there. So if you listen there, I'm also on Apple Music. I'm everywhere except Amazon because I feel like Jeff Bezos does not respect his workers, and billionaires should pay their workers, their employees, equitable wages. So I don't put my music on there, and I don't shop at Amazon. So sometimes that makes things a little bit harder, but that's okay. It's worth it for me. But I am on Spotify, so if you're there, I'm going to put a link to my Spotify in the chat. I'm just going to copy the link and I'll just put it here. It's also something you can find on my website. There's little nodes for each of my things. So that's my Spotify if you want to go
well,
there.
Be sure to drop this into the Facebook comments as well. So Facebook people out there, be sure to check out Anaís.
Yes, thank you
You're
so
waiting.
much. Yes, I saw a message in the chat and pay taxes. They should also pay taxes. Yes, yes, everyone needs to pay taxes, especially those who can really afford to pay taxes. They should pay taxes, absolutely. Um, yeah. Thank you so much. This is always a really, really lovely experience. I'm so happy to be back with you all and to see you all engaging with my music and singing along is very heartwarming. So, thank you so much.
Well, you make it very easy to sing along with your presence and your vibe. So thank you so much, Anaís. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Muchas
Uh,
gracias.
and thank you to everyone that's in the room. There's a lot of love coming your way, it looks like. And to everyone that showed up today in the room and on Facebook Live. And that's all the time we have for today. So see you later, Facebook. Be back tomorrow, and keep going